Good evening. Good evening. On behalf of Bill Bryan and the company, welcome to the Cottesloe at the National Theatre. This is the Mysteries. This is the Nativity. And we'll do a dance for you about there. If you'd like to clap your hands, that'd be grand.
Vita via veritas, primus et novissimus. I am gracious and great, God without and beginning. I am maker and made, almighty's in me. I am life and way unto wealth winning. I am foremost and first, all's I bid shall it be. My blessing in bliss shall be blending, and harboured from harm shall be hidden. My body in bliss I abiding, enduring without any ending. Since I am maker and made and most high might, and I shall be endless, and no 'tis but I. Under my dignity dear shall duly be dight, a bliss all abundant about me. In the which bliss I bid that be here, 9 orders of angels full clear, in loving eye lasting to lout me. And mightiest of all, I make most after me. I make thee as master and mirror of my might. I set thee here by me in bliss for to be, and name thee for Lucifer, all's bearer of light.
All the mirth that is made is marked in me. The beams of my bright hood are burning so bright and so seemly in sight, myself I now see. Like a lord am I lifted to live in this light. Friends, it appears, in me is no point to impair. I feel me well favoured and fair, power is passing my peer.
Lord, with a lasting love, we love thee alone. You mighty full maker that marked us and made us, and wrought us thus worthily to dwell as thy own, where never feeling of filth may foul us nor fade us. All bliss is abundant about us, the while we are stable in thought, in the worship of him that us wrought. Of dread need we never more doubt us.
Oh, what? I am favoured and fair and figured full fit. The form of all fairhood upon me is fast. All wealth in my wield is, I wot by my wit. The beams of my brighthood are big with the best. My showing is shimmering and shining. So bigly to bliss am I brought, me needs for to annoy me right not. Here shall never pen bring me binding.
With all the wit that we wield, we worship thy will, thou glorious God that is ground of all grace. Aye, with steadfast sound let us stand still, Lord, to be fed with the food of thy fair face, in life that is loyal, aye lasting. Thy dole, Lord, is aye daintily dealing, and whoso that food may be feeling, to see thy fair face is not fasting.
Oh, search what? Me beseemeth my beams that are brighter than bright, magnificent, mighty am I by my hound. In heaven shall I set myself full seemly to sight, to receive my reverence. Through right of renown, I shall be like unto him that is highest on height. Oh, what? I am worthy and wise. How? All goes down. My beams are so bright to be shitten and shent. I fall to fierce fires through the old firmament. From heaven am I hurled down on all hand. Help, help, harrow, helpless. So hot is it here. There was space so speedily spanned. This is a dungeon of dole in which I am dying. Where are my kindred so comely and clear? Now am I lathliest, alas. The air was so like my brighthood Beelzebub is blackest and blue now. My bale is I beating and burning that gars me go growling and gurning. Out ribald, racked am I by rue now. Thrust into this fire flung out for a thought so speedily spilled the sooner I'd spoke. I wist not this woe should be wrought. Yeah! Woo! Out on ye lurdens, ye smarmy and small.
Their fairhood in fantasies fell. They would not me worship that wrought them. Wherefore will my wrath there go with them, and all that me worship shall dwell here, I wis. Since earth is vain void and in murkness doth dwell, I bid in my blessing the angels give light. The murkness doth name her for night, the day do I call this clear light. A firmament I bid appear, and that same shall be named heaven, with planets and with cloudies clear. The sun and moon in fair manner now greatly gang in your degree, for ye shall set the seasons here, day from day and year from year. The water I will be here, to flow both far and near. The largest part I name the sea, gathering of waters clear, and in the sea I will begin. Whales all quick in sea will dwell, and other fish to flit with fin, some with scale and some with shell. The land shall foster and forth bring, buxomly by me decreed, herbs and fruit to fill and feed. Trees also thereon shall spring, and flowers fair on height to hang, and winging with the wind on high, I bid be fowls full fair to fly. All divers beasts on land I send to breed, and be with bale forth brought, and with the beasts I bid to blend, serpents to be seen unsought. And worms upon their wombs will wend, and woe in earth and worth to naught. And so it shall be kenned how all is made that ought, beginning, midst, and end. I, with my word, have wrought. will both more and less. A skillful beast then will I make, after my shape and my likeness, the which to me will worship take. From the simplest part of earth that is here, I shall make man. Rise up, thou earth, in blood and bone, in shape of man, I command thee. A female shalt thou have to fear. Here shall I make of thy left rib. She alone shall be thy dear to keep thee warm through night in crib. Take now here the ghost of life, and receive both your souls of me. Take thou this female to thy wife. Adam and Eve your names shall be. Adam and Eve, this is the place that I have granted you of my grace to have your dwelling in. Herb, spice, fruit on tree, beasts, fowls, all that ye see shall bow to you herein. This place hight paradise. Here shall your joys begin.
O Lord, loved be thy name, for now is this a joyful aim that thou hast brought us to, full of solace, calm and mirth, herbs, trees, fruit on earth, with spices many one too. Louise, now are we brought both unto rest and rue. We need to tack no thought, but look all well-to-do.
Loving be he to such a lord, to us has given so great reward, to govern both great and small, and made us after his own mind such pleasure and such play to find amongst these mirths all. Here is a joyful sight where we in peace shall dwell. We'll love thee most of might, great God perpetual.
Love my name with good intent, and hark to my commandment, my bidding both obey. Of all the fruit in paradise, take ye thereof in your best wise, and make ye right merry. The tree of good and ill, what time thou eatst of this, thou speeds thyself to spill, and be brought out of bliss.
Alas, Lord, that we should do so ill. Thy blessed bidding we shall fulfill, both in thought and in deed. We shall not nigh this tree nor bow, nor yet the fruit that on it grow, there with our flesh to feed.
We shall do thy bidding, we have no other need. The fruit full still shall hang, Lord, that thou hast forbid.
Here shall you lead your lives with dainties that is dear. Adam and Eve, the wife, my blessing have you here.
Alas! My wits are load with woe!